So for sideboarding, we don't really do anything because our deck was not very good. Did not have many cards to change it in and out, as I said. This hand's more than reasonable to keep. It's got all of our colours, enough land to play our what we need. So this is probably a problem that I was having when I was making the video for the first game, trying to make sure that this is still working. Don't know why I brought it all the way over the screen, but all those facts are irrelevant. Don't play a free drop. Don't play a free drop. The double Geistman that we've got in the deck, it would be nice to have drawn one, but no luck.
Hey folks, Jimmy again. How do you do the thing where, you know how you get to see you in the bottom right hand corner? So instead of two people or whatever, and then it's just your face, and then you get to see your expression when a good card arrives, that you can travel the emotions with it.
For people who can't hear that, I have no idea if the microphone's loud enough or not. Jimmy has walked in the room and asked, why do we not have a little webcam feature where we can see my expression on the bottom right? I don't think that'd be very good. For a start, I need to actually look presentable, which is relevant for me. And secondly, I'm not too sure how to edit everything. We'll pretty much start doing this for fun to show off the first draft, which if you've not seen, you should really check out. There are quite a lot of really cool moments. The crowd really should have screamed. So that's a reason not to. The conversation on top right is basically me asking if the guy would like to split. I asked him in the start of the first game because he'd be very happy with 6 packs. We do not expect any. And after going up a game, he should surely be more inclined to split, I guess. But he wants to test the deck, which is more than fair enough. Our opponent does get to accelerate with his Pilgrim. He plays the Moon Heron a turn early. It's a little bit annoying because we mentioned the Geist Flame, how we could have had the Geist Flame before. Jimmy is still popping in and out of the draft. Hopefully it's not too distracting for the folks. I played the Watch Keep first as opposed to the Lantern Spirit. We didn't have the right devils yet at that point. We have the way that we look here seems quite solid to me, I believe, with our flyer with our strike holding off his Fortress Crab is not going to get in. Unfortunately, this Kinder Catch is bigger than everything that we have. I'm not really too sure what our best line to play here and what we can maybe do. I mean, if we had the Hull, the Demon Mail, and Act of Treason, we could potentially steal it in order to remove it, but we're not able to. We decide that the best thing to do here would be to attack. Lantern Spirit will hold back his Moon Heron. In fact, it's probably not a very good attack at all, thinking about it. We have to hedge our bets and play Night Revelers, do nothing. This isn't like the best. I mean, Red Devils and Night Revelers can potentially team up against him. Yeah, I think that's what ends up happening. We try to go for that play. We do have haste for the Night Revelers, which I don't think we boarded in. Can't quite remember. I've done these recordings over a couple of days, so my thoughts are not in this game anymore, sadly. Daybreak Ranger, he doesn't have a mountain for it, although he can get our Lantern Spirit, which is quite annoying. Not so much because we lose a card, but more because he will now start to get in with his Moon Heron. We attack first, just in case he decides to trade for no reason. Not even trade, let his guy die for no gain. Unsurprisingly, he does not. looking quite grim this game. We are not really winning on board. He has the biggest guys, the most threats. It might have actually been better for me to have played the Riot Devils there, so that Night Revelers and Riot Devils can team up. As it is, I can't really kill him without losing two of my guys. Despite the fact that that would be what happens, I maybe should have done that anyway. Him playing the monstrosity is annoying. If it was another Kindercatch, it poses the same problem. It's just a really, really big guy that we can't really deal with at all. It has trample, so we have less turns to deal with it too, because it's got trample. Any way that we had to deal with the Kindercatch, we probably used to deal with him as well. So we're essentially just spamming out our hand. Plays that we could have done differently would be on turn 3, like playing a slightly different free drop, equipping or not equipping, flipping the watch keep, like passing one of our turns just to flip it so we can start attacking. He has the fortress crap, so that would not have changed anything. It would mean that whatever watch keep changes into, I can't remember the name, but that the 5/5 werewolf would attack every turn into his 1/6. It loses the +1 from sharpened pitchfork. And yeah, this just looks like a game that we're supposed to lose, so we're going to go to a rubber game, and we wish the guy would have splits, but it seems like his deck's doing well. He is blue-green, which I've hated on quite a bit before, talking about the colour combination and the popularity of the mill archetype. He's not actually playing that. It looks like he's base green. Like he's not using blue for his neighbours to fill up his graveyard, so he can use spider spawning, have cards like Boneyard Worm and Splinter Fright. He just has big fat green men. That's not a good block. That doesn't seem like it works. That also doesn't seem like it works. I think I end up clicking OK here because I've essentially given up the ghost. Night Revelers and Riot Devils should be on there. Yeah, I remember feeling quite demoralised at this point in time. Classic Cage Breakers is a very good card for the blue-green mill archetype. Does not seem like he's that deck at this point in time. Regardless, if we manage to get our foothold into the game, his rares are surely going to take it away. He has some really sick green rares here. Daybreak Ranger and Cage Breakers. The Monstrosity I've never played with. I imagine he could be quite good. His stats are certainly above average for a 7-drop, but any 7-drop you play you're hoping is going to be amazing. And he pretty much is. If he dies right now, he's not getting the secondary effect of getting 2 guys back, but the damage is essentially done. So I'm basically just playing things out, eating a little bit of time. His, mine, and yours, it seems. I'm going to stop the commentary right now, and we'll see you for the last game.